Indian Wells, California, home to the BNP Paribas Open, the first ATP World Tour Masters 1000 event of the year. It's the first of two significant US tournaments, and Indian Wells has the feel of a Grand Slam. Men and women compete, and this is the place to bag some important points at the start of the season. The tournament director is Steve Simon.
Players, if they enjoy themselves and are comfortable, obviously perform at the highest levels, and we're very fortunate we have the best players in the world here every year. They support us very well. But when you go around here and you see the fans having a great time and enjoying their stay here and enjoying what's going on, that's what makes it all worthwhile.
This is two big ones in 1 month, and of course they are very, very important to me. And you know, every tournament starts with the first round and with the first opponent, and I want to take it, as always, you know, step by step. And you know, if I'm going to play well and be able to, you know, keep the results from the beginning of the year, then could be two really solid tournaments.
With a host of on- and off-court events taking place in the opening week, ATP World Tour Uncovered had the chance to investigate some of the more interesting things the players get up to. Every year, the official ATP player Photoshoot takes place, with the big stars and the tour regulars posing for the cameras. This year, it was a case of slapping on some oil and water before heading to do the stills. After that, it was over to the green screen to shoot the action shots at 120 frames per second. In plain English, that means very slow motion. It's all just another day at the office for Roger Federer.
Don't know exactly the time here, if it's going to take half an hour or a whole lot more. It all depends on the directors and all those guys. And the worse you do your job, the more you have to repeat it. But I've done it, like you said, many times, so I think I understand it pretty quickly. I feel good. Obviously, there's no substitute to confidence, really. So I'm feeling really good about, you know, my chances overall for the year. It's important to do all the right things right now, looking ahead for what's to come, because it's going to be a really busy year. Obviously, it was the Olympic Games and so forth, and I've played great. So I couldn't be more happy. I won some of my favorite tournaments in Rotterdam and Dubai again this year, and it's a great start to the year.
And cut.
Then the magic of Hollywood came to the desert at the players' party. Always a favourite on the tour, it brings out the A-list, giving the players a chance to relax and unwind before the fierce competition begins. And this year's silver screen theme went down rather well.
I think this is one of the best players' parties over the whole year in the tour. It's very creative. This year I heard the theme is Hollywood movie, so you know, I'm as everybody else a big fan of movies, and you know, I like sci-fi movies, science fiction a little bit. I like comedy, so I always hope for comedies.
And there are plenty of other reasons why Indian Wells equals popular.
We have good weather, it's a very good tournament, good party, the weather is perfect, we have to play golf, it's not only to play tennis.
But for all that pampering and playtime, deep down the tennis remains the priority.
I'm very exciting, you know, I think the season will start here, you know, after Australian. It's the second big tournament, so I hope I will play well, and anyway I will enjoy it.
Here started the 1000 Master, and this is the beginning of the big season on hardcore here in USA, and we are going to play our best tennis, and we think it's you can see here in India was a great matches.
I have a good record on this kind of tournament, so it's a tournament that always worked really well for me, and I enjoy always play.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, presented by Rio, we spotlight another American legend, four-time Grand Slam winner, Jim Courier. We've all the action and reaction to the climax of the BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells. And don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter. See you next week.